So many parents live in guilt. For a while, I thought it was, I lost my son. I need distractions. I can't sit in it. I have to keep running. And as time goes on, I see it as, you know, it's an energy that is put in front of me to grasp and run with. There's a reason for these energies and these strong emotions to hover in front of me because I'm supposed to pull at them. I'm supposed to grab them and do something with it. So it's more than just the need to sort of check out with distractions. I need a level of that too. I mean, I always tell people, that I don't go to grief meetings anymore, but we all have that one thing in common where there's a black ball of hair at the left side of my eye always. And that's my grief saying, who gives a shit what good things you're doing? Your son's no longer with us. But then on the right side, I have this bright light. And that's where all of these elements you're talking about live. And I wake up in the morning and I go, all right, let's deal with that one today. Let's deal with that one today. And then I go upstate and I sit in my garden, and there's a certain place where I hear him. And I just hear, and it could be my father, could be my mother's, my mother's father, could be my father's father, people that, a level of guardian angel. I keep hearing the same thing. Take care of your wife, keep moving ahead. And that's all I need. And I also find that with the grief, I have to audibly say, nope, too much work to do, fuck off. And it dissipates. But so many parents live in guilt. And there's somehow an energy in guilt and grief, an energy that kind of makes you feel alive. But to me, that it's wrong to grab that energy. There's so many parents that are in the grief meetings that would feel, but it's a feeling. Grief is a feeling. And sometimes I want to hold on to it because it's closest to the energy of the feeling I had of being a parent. And I go, oh, that's so the wrong path. But who am I to say? That's your process. No, grief is a memory and hallucination. And memory and hallucinations are behind your ears, behind your blinders. And you're constantly, I always tell parents, even in the throes of what I went through, it's like, you get so angry at your child. It's a disease. You have every right to be angry. But ask yourself, why are you so angry at this child? Is it because of how they're making you feel? And why do you feel that way? Well, because when I was a kid, there it is. So your parents said something to you, or you were marginalized on the ball field or whatever, and you're sort of you're not feeling empowered as a parent, because parenting can make you feel so empowered, like nothing else. You're no longer feeling empowered. And that's coming into how you are navigating through your child's disorder. It has nothing to do with you. You have to get rid of that. You have to understand, compartmentalize your childhood issues, and now be a pro-parent of a child with a substance use disorder. It's a very different process than the typical parent who has a kid that just goes through all the other bullshit things that we go through as parents, but doesn't have the switch of a disorder. So let's get rid of, and I'm not, therapists can tell them this, but I can also tell them this because I made all the mistakes. Get rid of how it makes you feel and create your boundaries. Keep compassion and love in there with these boundaries. And you have a better chance of your child saying, I don't want to lose this with my parents.